afternoon. I think it's one of our last, if not our last video before I go home from Alaska back to Florida. Adam and Sherri are getting ready to come back home. I'm getting ready to pack up all of my stuff and go home. But there's a few things I have to finish up. Some things that I'd like to get done before Adam and Sherri get home. I don't want them to come home to a messy house. I thought I'd bring you guys along as I'm doing all of these little chores. So it is currently 2:13 in the afternoon. I need to be home by 4 because we're having office hours, or my instructor's having office hours tonight. And I kind of need to attend because I have some questions before I submit an assignment. Anyway, let's talk about yesterday. It was super windy yesterday. Like, I think the wind gusts were up to 40 miles an hour. There were like sustained winds of like 15 miles per hour. So it was really, really windy. Unfortunately, it blew a lot of the leaves off the trees. So a lot of the fall colors are kind of gone now. Also, something else that happened as a result of those high winds was Adam and Sherri's bird feeder fell down. It had a twine, like, rope hanging that hung from, and the rope just kind of snapped. It looked like it was kind of frayed anyway. It looked like it actually might have broken before. But I'm currently sitting outside. Gosh, can you see it? Michael's. So I'm gonna go in and see if I can get something to hang the bird feeder from here. I'm in Sherri's car today. Usually I've been driving Adam's Jeep just because I'm used to driving an SUV, but I want to kind of like, I wanted, while I was here, you know, to take care of course of the cat and their house, but also like running the vehicles, both of them, every now and then. Now the Jeep was no big deal, but Sherri's car, you know, also needs to be run every now and then just to make sure that everything's okay. And it had a low tire. So when I left the house, I stopped at the tire shop. Because one of the things that I think is really strange about Alaska that I've learned today is that I guess gas stations don't have air at them. I don't understand that, but I had to go to the tire shop because I stopped at 2 different gas stations and there was no air. Because I thought, oh, I'll just, you know, air it out myself. They are suspicious that, why do I want to say this like a cancer case? Sherri's driver's front tire is suspicious for a slow leak. That sounds like a cancer case abstraction. They think that this tire up here might have a slow leak. That's like the normal way of saying that, I think, but I still think I butchered it, but it doesn't matter. It's aired up and they'll be okay. And it's not like they live far. I think Sherri actually has like studded tires that go on this car in the wintertime, and they're getting ready to put those on anyway. So maybe when they swap them over, if they can make it until then, maybe they'll be able to check the tire out and, if necessary, fix it. But it's like I said, like 2:15, so I'm gonna go into Michael's and see what I can find. And I'm gonna hope we find something. Then we'll go home from here and see if we can fix the bird feeder, and then just do a few things around the house. There's one thing I really want to do for them, and that is sweep out their carport, because all of those leaves are down, and if I can sweep them up and get rid of them, it's one less thing that they will have to do before the weather gets too cold, because I have a feeling it's going to turn really soon. I think I'm just like really very lucky. We've got sunshine again today. It's kind of cloudy like over there, but you know, it's partly cloudy, so it's nice. I've talked enough. Let's go to Michael's. I'm having throwbacks in this store because I used to come here all the time when I lived up here with Adam and Sherri in 2020, like during COVID, and she was making ears for like her Etsy shop all the time. They have macrame cord, but it's too big and it's way too long. I don't need that. The beads are a great idea though. I found a wired twine and it's 10 feet, which is more than I need, but it's better than like 100 feet. Well, I went with a wired twine and I had a coupon, so 25% off. Woohoo! Okay, I'm home. I've made a new loop with the wired twine, and somebody is playing with the extra. So I basically took it and I folded it in half and I twisted it to make like this kind of twine rope deal situation here. I tied a knot on the inside, and it's wire, so it's not going to come loose. And then I kind of made what I hope is a secure knot on the top. So let's go hang it back up outside. Well, it seems to work, so that's good. All right, I can check that off my list. Ta-da! So my laundry is clean and it's on the bed. I'm gonna fold it and there's somebody in it. You are so cute, sir. Oh my goodness. What a sweetie. I just had to share because he's so cute. All right, since the bird feeder is fixed, I parked Sherri's car somewhere else so it's not in the driveway. So I've got a broom and probably gonna put the leaves in that trash can and take them down to the dumpster, but I hope I can get this done because it is 3:10. I'm listening to Reddit stories. But it's 3:10. I've got about 40 minutes before I need to go inside and get on the call for school. So let's see what I can get done in 40 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes later, it's dusty, but I've got a not quite full trash can. I haven't compacted this or anything, but look at all of these leaves. Where did these come from? So dusty, but good progress in about 10 minutes. 3:36, and I've got the whole carport swept out. I didn't sweep the yard because I'm not gonna, but I even got out there in the driveway too. So time to move the cars back in. Are you king of the castle? I have just enough time. I'm gonna run the vacuum up here really quick, and then I'm gonna do my office hours with my professor at 4. So I've got 15 minutes before they start, so I should have plenty of time for this. So far, this is a frustrating waste of time because the professor is not online and it is 8:17. So that's cool. He was just late. It's fine. My case study is submitted and I feel so much better with it. And the really cool part is I was able to work through basically everything with the instructor, or there's like 3 professors for this class. So the one that I was talking to tonight is not actually the professor that I'm assigned to. We can attend anybody's office hours. This is just the one that happened to work for me because it's tonight. So I feel a lot better because I was able to work through the case study with him, and then a couple of other classmates kind of joined on and they were asking some other questions. So that is submitted. So it's one more thing I can cross off my list. Oh yeah? I just got rid of your poop. I'm not sure what this pose is. Oh? Hi. So I spent about an hour on the phone with Anthony. I've edited a video. And then I picked up Adam and Sherri's room because somebody kind of destroyed the place. And then I cleaned his litter box. So I just got rid of the waste, which is nice. And it's only 8 o'clock. So that's also very nice. Well, I'd really like to go to bed tonight, but I need to fold my laundry first because it's clean. You can see I paired my socks, but I need to fold it so I can put it away so I can actually sleep here tonight. You gonna help? You're so cute. Yep, look at you. What a big help. Laundry is folded. We've tackled the floor upstairs. Let's tackle the floor down here. You want to eat? Okay. All right, while we're doing floors, since I've swept the tile, I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum the staircase. And I've got some help. He's not gonna like this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got the vacuum out and he's like, oh man, not that thing again. All right, last thing on my list is to clear out the fridge because there's some old leftovers in here that I never ate that probably need to go. Okay, I still need to wipe down the counter, but I'm gonna wait to do that. I'm actually gonna dash to the grocery store really quick because I've got a couple of things on the list that I ate from their fridge that I would like to replace before they get home. So I'm gonna take the trash down to the dumpster, get rid of it, and then I'll go to the grocery store and come right back because the grocery store, I think, is open. I wanna make sure they're still open. And if they are, I've got just enough time to go to the grocery store, bring the groceries back, and then go to the airport and pick Adam and Sherri up. So, are you a raccoon? Stay out of the trash. I am replacing their Fairlife milk, which I finished. Dr. Pepper, I got a Dr. Pepper regular and a zero because I don't remember which one I drank, and also they were on sale if you bought multiples of 2. I'm replacing their butter and the mixed berry Philadelphia whipped cream cheese. This was delicious, by the way. And then I just bought a plain one because we have pumpkin butter at the house, and I might mix some of the pumpkin butter with the plain tomorrow. But I've had a lot of bagels. Yeah, so that's what I'm replacing of their groceries that were in the fridge. So, ta-da! Also, if you're wondering why I don't have a bag, it's because, fun fact, in Alaska, if you want a bag, you have to buy the bag. And I totally forgot to bring a reusable one from the house. I even knew that coming here, and I forgot. It's fine. I can make this into the house with one trip without a bag. What's also fun is the grocery store is open until a very obscenely early hour of the morning. However, the doors on that side of this specific cars are closed at this obscene hour of the night. These are the only ones that are open. So anyway, back to the house we go. It's about time for me to head to the airport to pick them up, but the house is clean, tidy. The litter box was clean, but somebody is currently using it. So I'll scoop that one more time before I go pick them up. The refrigerator is restocked, trash is taken out. I feel good about this. I know I like to come home to a clean home, you know, and it's the least that I could do for them when they're coming home. And I've been living in their house for 3 weeks. So I just want them to come home to a nice, tidy, clean home. But I'm not going to shove a camera in their face right after they get off an airplane. They've had a nice long flight from Los Angeles, I think. So I'm going to say goodbye here. And I actually think that the next video you see might actually be my travel day home. So today is their travel day. I think tomorrow we're going to take it really easy. I think Adam has some like work stuff. And then the day after that, it's time for me to go home. So I think the video you see after this one will be my travel day. So this is it for Solo Alaska Adventures. Thank you for following along with me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed it. I've had a great time. You guys will see me in another video really soon. Bye.